Hi, this challenge is to prevent Salesforce user to publish anything as an attachment to the chatter. So this is all about the requirement. So uh, coming to the implementation here in my development org, there are three possible ways an user can upload any file to chatter. First one is they are trying to upload a file directly in the chatter. So I'm choosing one file and trying to share it. So it throws an error where it says content poster not allowed. So this is not allowed. So the another way is that you go to post and you're trying to post something here in the chatter, and there is another option is coming here to post a file as a attachment. So you can attach a file from here as well. So you're trying to attach it, it will see, but as soon as you go to comment it, it shows that content post on chatter is not allowed. So the here from here as well you cannot allow. So there is another option. If you go to chatter, there is an option you can see, go to files. There is other options that whether you are allowed if from here as well you can upload files. There are two sample files are there, so those are uploaded by me before applying any rules. So if you go to the upload files, you try to upload files from here, it is say that error action is not allowed, please contact system admin. So these all the error messages are coming on configurable. So I will show you later that how you can configure it in the system. So this is all about achieving the requirement. So now I'm coming to that implementation part and how I am implemented it. So I have written a trigger before insert trigger on another chatter related objects. One in on feed item. This will prevent you post a file, and this is on feed comment which will disallow you user to post any file as a feed comment. Another one is the content version, means whenever you create a new file version in chatter, it will go to content version and try to create a new version of the content. So I have written a content version as well. So for all these trigger I have written an handler. So if you go to the handler, it's there are option, there is an option, it will take the list of feed item and try to iterate it. There are lots of other options as well, I will come later. So this is the handler and I'll show you line by line how this handler is working. So this is all about the implementation. I mean use trigger to prevent user from uploading a file. So and for this as well as I have created some custom setting. So I'll show you some how the custom setting is working. So you can see these there are one two three four custom settings are there. So first is this one, not allowed chatter operation. That means what are the operation is not allowed here. So if you go here you can find there are three operations are there. So one is content comment, content post, another one is text post. So these are currently active operations here called content post and content comment. So that is why your user is not able to post any file to the content comment, and user is not allowed to post any file in that chatter. So if now there is another, you can see the text post. So if you go to edit and if you activate this rule, so now what will happen if you go to any other accounts, if you go to accounts, so if you try to write something here and try to share it, so it is saying that text post is not allowed. So you can see the different messages are coming. So I'm going to deactivate it as well right now. So this is totally configurable, this what kind of activities are allowed. So if you want to see that, So if you go to want to see that what are the operations you can like, there are if you click on here in the post, there are several kinds of options, like you can post a link and you can post a poll. So there are different types as well available there. What are the types you can see, what are the different types here. See, you can these different types. So I have, yes, there is content, I have disallowed the contest post. So if you don't allow to any other thing, then you have to these things in that custom setting, and then you have to make it active, then it will start working. This custom setting, not allowed chatter operation. So there are other custom settings as well. So if I go to custom settings again, so now I'm coming is that allow chatter file upload, this one. So what it will do, it will store some id of either user or profile. So now there is no record. So what I will do, I'll given one UI to edit this custom setting. Here you can see this is called allowed profile, this is allowed user, and this is allowed objects. So I'll come one by one. So I'll first go to the allowed profile. Going to add an one profile. I will add system admin because I'm a system admin here. So I'm adding it. It says added successfully. So you can see the system administrator is added. And if you go to this custom setting and if you refresh it, so you can see that profile ID of system admin is added here and it is active. So now I'm go to account and go to file. Now I'm trying to upload one file and I'm sharing it. See, I'm allowed to upload it. So means you can configure it is according to is the profile label, and now I'm deleting it. So you can from profile label you can go and edit it. So I'm going to refresh, closing other tabs. See, so now I'm going to delete this. Okay, the same can be done for the user. I'm typing my name here, search, I'm adding myself. See, it is added. So I'm going to account again and I'm going to file, upload a file, choose file. I'm uploading this, clicking on share. See, I'm allowed to do it. So what I'll, and I'm deleting it. Click on OK. So I'm going to delete it. So again I'm going back to account, going to file, I'm uploading this, share. See, it is saying content post is not allowed. So in this way I can configure these things for what are the allowed user and the allowed profiles. So now coming to the allowed object, it means it may so happen that you want to allow user to upload a file for account, but you don't want to do this for opportunities, or same or the vice versa, you want to allow it for accounts but you don't want to allow it for opportunities. So I'm adding an object here. So I'm outing, you have to give the its object name correctly here. So you can see that account is added, there is no user and no profile is exist as a configuration. So I'm going to account, upload a file, choose file. I am going to share it. So you can see it is going posted. Now I'm going to opportunities. I'm going to open one opportunity. and clicking on file, upload a file, choosing a file, this one. I am going to share it. So you can, it is saying that content post are not allowed. So it means like it is allowed, not allowed for opportunities, but it's allowed for accounts, because you have added this one in a custom setting. So if I go back to the custom setting, I'll show you the view. See, this custom setting allowed objects. If you click on manage here, you can see that account is exist. So that means for account, that content poster allowed. So now the custom setting, I'm going back to the custom setting again. So you can see that chatter action message. So what does it mean? It means like how you are going to configure different messages. So for content comment, user will see this message. If it is content post, so user will see this message. And I have created one custom label, means if it is not defined in this custom setting, so what it will do, it will show you that custom label message. So this one, action is not allowed, please contact system admin. So there are the two options. You can upload a file, and these are the various operations I have done. So now if you go to the chatter, and there is also one option from where you can upload a file. So you can see that those are the file uploaded by me using that configuration. So I'm trying to open this file. It says that it is coming from the custom label, because for this nothing is defined in the custom setting. So I'm coming to the implementation. So as I shown earlier, I have written three triggers, and this is the handler class. So I'll go by line and show you. So first, what is this? From custom setting by get user ID and the get profile ID. I am trying to get it if anything defined for this user or profile, and if it is so, then I'm making to two, and I'm not going to check anything. So again, I'm going to iterate the each and feed item, and see here I'm checking for this object. So I'm taking the parent ID of that feed post and trying to check whether it's exist in that custom setting or not. If it is exit, then I'm saying it's allowed is equal to true. And again, I'm coming to that checking for the operations. See what are the operations for that org it is valid, and what are the operations is not valid. So I'm trying to check that is there any of this, the current operation is allowed or not, like content post, and you can see the text post or the link post, or it's a poll post, whatever it's that. I'm checking if it exists in the custom setting, then I'm throwing in error, and else I'm not throwing an error. See, this is again from getting the configured message. So against that name, I am trying to find that if there any specific user message is there. If it is not, then I am setting an error from that file upload. This is for feed item, and same is for others as well. See this one. For this one, this is for feed comment, is same like everything. And this is for the content version upload. When you're trying to upload a file, it will create a version over there. So I'm stopping that creation of any version of any file. So there is no as such configuration. So it is I'm directly continuing to with origin. If it is h, that means it's a file post. So I'm stopping the user here. This is all about what I have developed. So here along with this one, you can delete from this UI, you chatter killer config UI, you can add it and everything. Another thing I want to mention which is not present in this UI is like if you open any custom setting. So if you open it, you can see there is an is active C is a custom field is there. So for most of the things I have put it like this. If it is if it is exist is active equal to true, then what it is doing, it is only allowing it, otherwise it is not allowing it. Suppose if you go allow chatter file upload, if you there is no record exist. But if you, as soon as you add one profile, you can say is active equal to true. If you deactivate it, if you uncheck it, then this rule will become invalid, it will won't check. So here you can see I'm checking it that it is active equal to true. So the same kind of configuration is given for other custom settings as well. So if you go to the allowed objects as well, so you can see this it is also is there given, is given for objects, and as well for this one not allowed chatter operation. So everything for is that is active is given, like you can see for text board it is not active. Then hence you are able to do a text post. So this is all about my implementation. Thank you. Hope you